I just want to share with any of y'all who are like trying. Don't settle, don't go back. Just keep moving. Keep pushing. The scar is healing great. The scar is looking great. This is a video to hopefully encourage you and to share a little bit of my story. It's more than just loose skin removal. It's more than just weight loss. It was a whole journey, and you can get discouraged along the way of losing weight and little things. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. Because I'm telling y'all, because life be life. I mean, between trying to get to your goals, trying to stay on track, trying to trust God, and then you got people who say stuff, and then you got all this stuff that just happens. All this little stuff that just happens. It's just car breakdown. You get in an accident. You get blessed, and then something happens, and it's like when they say when it rains, it pours, and it's just it's annoying. And it seems like when you're trying to reach a goal and you're trying to do something to benefit your life, it's like you just keep getting pushed back and back and back. And it's like, I should just give up. I should just give up. I should just stop. I should just stop trying. And that's what life, that's what, not life, but that's what whatever force is against us wants you to do. It wants you to stop. It wants you to give up. And it's like, you know, it wants you to like kind of stop reaching for better. It wants you to settle for less and move into a cheaper apartment. Get a car that's not, you know, just get you from A to B. And you keep saying, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to stay in the body I'm in. I want a better life. And it's just, ugh. I'm so glad I didn't put any mascara on because I was going to, but something told me just not, don't even. But I just want to encourage y'all. I just want to encourage anybody who's on this journey, trying to lose weight, trying to do better. Like, I'm on the whole journey. You know, I'm on the whole journey while struggling through it. But I see inches of leveling up. I see it. And I just got to keep believing, keep trusting, and keep pushing, you know. And so I lost over 100 pounds, and that was the start of my journey, you know. And I literally just had something happen that kind of, it's like, oh my God, you know. But you just got to keep pushing, and you got to keep being the best person you can be on the journey, no matter what. So much stuff has happened to me, and what I can say is God has a smile on me. He has set me free. That song came in my head earlier. God has a smile on me. I did not expect to do all this. He has set me free. I guess I needed to get that out. I don't know. But I just want to share with any of y'all who are like trying. Don't settle, don't go back. Just keep moving. Keep pushing. As you'll see little things that, okay, this is getting better, you know. Oh wow, my video got 1,000 views in a day, you know, or just little stuff you'll see throughout the struggle. But I started my journey of losing weight back in 2020 during the pandemic, and I lost over 100 pounds in like a year and a few months. And I did it with walking, I did it with fasting, and I shared it on my social media. I shared it on my Instagram, and I grew like 60-some thousand followers. And you know, I had some setbacks because I went on this trip with these people, and it wasn't great, and it backfired and set me back, and you know, and picked back up again, and ended up raising over, how much did I raise? Oh my gosh, literally I raised about $10,000 for my loose skin removal surgery in, I'd say, like 2 months in 2021. And then I gave up. I just gave up because that was a setback. People didn't like seeing me raising money online. They didn't want to see that. They didn't like it. They thought it was bum of me to raise money to get my loose skin removed after losing 100 pounds. So I stopped doing that. That also caused me to lose some followers because they didn't like that. So I just gave up, and I stopped asking for donations because I really wanted to get this loose skin removed. I had been big my whole life, and I said I'm going to lose this weight and I'm going to share it. And everything I did, I heard God say. God say, record it, share the journey online, and then when you get the weight off, raise the money online. And I just felt like it was all divine. But sometimes we can still hear God, and people will make us feel a certain way. So I stopped asking for donations for about a year. And then I had my appointment set for October 2023. And it was June 2023. And I was just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to raise this money? I can't do enough DoorDash. I can't do enough Uber to raise that much money. And I instantly heard God say, or, you know, whatever you consider your God, heard, raise the money. And you're going to do it in 8 weeks. And I still needed like 19,000, I believe, 18 or 19,000. And so in June, I let that go by. I let June go by. I let July go by. And then August 7th, I said, okay, I really want this surgery. I got to have this surgery. And then I had to have the money by September 27th or 28th of 2023. And I said, okay, so every week I'm going to try to raise $2,000. Every week I had a plan, and I ended up the first week, I think I got like, the first week, I think it was like 6,000. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, people still believe in me. And it came down to where, oh my gosh, people stopped donating. And so someone left a comment and said, maybe you should do $1 Fridays. And so I said, okay. So I started doing $1 Fridays.
Hey y'all, I am excited to announce that we're going to have $1 Fridays and $1 Tuesdays to my Cash App. We're going to have this surgery paid off in no time. $1 Fridays. All you have to do is donate $1 to my Cash App. The link is in the bio. We're going to do this Tuesdays and Fridays until we get this surgery paid off. Woo!
I had a little theme song and everything.
It's Friday, it's Friday, have you donated, have you donated, it's Friday, it's Friday, have you donated, y'all, we are donating $1, it's in the Cash App, I'm sorry, link in the bio, to have our surgery to remove this stomach, which I'm losing more weight because I'm out in 105-degree weather walking for my surgery that's coming in October, y'all. $1 Fridays. Today is Friday. Go donate $1. It's Friday. It's Friday.
And I ended up getting like $1,000 on Friday. And then I had $20 Saturdays.
$20 Saturdays, $20 Saturdays, $20 Saturdays, $20 Saturdays. Today is $20 Saturdays, y'all, where we donate $20 to my loose skin removal surgery that I'm having in October, y'all. I'm so excited that balance is going down.
And I ended up getting like $700 on Saturday. and it turned out to be $2,000 I raised every week, and I ended up raising like $19,000 in a month in 2 or 3 weeks, and I was able to pay for my surgery. And I had my surgery, 16 pounds of loose skin removed in October of 2024, and I had it done in Bellevue, Washington with Dr. Dry. I really wanted this surgery, y'all, but I know a lot of y'all won't understand it, but I really had to have it because I knew that I had a purpose, you know, to help people. And I lost all this weight, but I still had that on me, so I just knew I had a purpose. So raised the money, had the surgery, and then was down for 7 days, and I had to come back home. And I came back home to rent, bills, and I was still needing money, and I had to work. I did DoorDash full time. I still do for full time. And 7 days out of surgery, I was back on the road, back working, and 7 days a week, 12, 16, 18 hours a day. And I didn't want to ask for any more money because people were just, oh my gosh, they were just talking so bad about me. So stopped asking for donations, and I just worked and worked. And my car transmission went out. So literally, after I had delivered the order, transmission went out. So I drove it home. I was able to get it home, and it just stood in the parking lot and where I live for months and months. And then thank God I had $200 when I got back from surgery, and I was able to rent a car from this app called Toro. So I rented the car, and I had the car for about a month, and I ended up spending $2,000 in a month and a couple weeks renting that car. And I was working. I was able to pay for it day by day by doing DoorDash. And I just remember, gosh, how long am I going to be able to do this? But I had to do it. I had to do it. There's no crying. There's no just, girl, get up and do what you got to do. You can't keep begging, quote unquote, for money. Like, I didn't want to be a bum. I just knew my purpose. I knew what God told me to do. Lose the weight, raise the money. And I did. And I didn't want to keep asking. So I worked. And I rented another car. Ended up renting a car from the Cool Car Guys. A couple of guys who started a car rental business. But it was on the Toro app. So I rented their car. And I was renting their car. I had it for another month. And then they were like, gosh, man, I was looking at our back office, and you are the reason we have done so well. And so he ended up giving me a car specifically for door dashing. And he was like, I don't want you to keep putting miles on my good cars. You know, my good cars. He had some really good cars, and I had a good time driving them. But he was like, we appreciate your business, but we don't want you to put 9,000 miles on our cars in a month, 8,000 miles in a month. So he gave me one of his cars, and I was able to rent it and rent it and rent it. And I rented his cars for 3 or 4 months. And then he told me, he said, you know what? I'm going to help you out because I don't want to just leave you high and dry. You know, you're putting a lot of miles on our cars. We made a lot of money off of you, but we want you to save money, because I was spending $100 a day in renting a car. It started out at $60, and then it went up to like $75, and then it went up to $85, and then all of a sudden it was at $100. And I did this for like 4 months, $100 a day to rent cars. And so he ended up purchasing me, well, not purchasing because it's his car, but it's my car to use and nobody else. It's mine. And he ended up doing that, and so I pay him weekly for that car until it's paid off, and it's completely mine. A 2023 Toyota Corolla with only 8,400 or 500 miles on it, so about 8,500 miles. And I have a brand new car. And so I say all that to say, going through a lot, struggling a lot, you know, but God keeps blessing. And as long as I keep going, as long as I keep doing, and as long as I keep believing and trusting, you know, it's only going to get better. a lot of people may fall by the wayside if they don't understand. But the blessings flow. God has a smile on you. He is setting you free, and he's always going to be good. The universe is always going to be good to you as long as you don't die and give up. And so I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. And I'm still going. And things are getting so much better. Like, I literally started back posting on YouTube. Now I'm up to close to $200 for my estimated revenue for a month. And I literally have only been posting on YouTube for like the past few weeks. So that's a blessing. And so doing great, healing. I just wanted to share that. Share everything with you all. And thank you so much for supporting me along the way. If I can leave you with anything, it hurts through the journey, but it gets better because you get better. And God sends people in your life to help you and to get you where you need to get to. They may not always be your family and your friends. They may be a stranger. But if you have a goal in mind and you have a vision and you know where you're headed, you just keep going. And it's going to get so much better. The days are going to get so much easier. And so I hope that helped y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm grateful to have you. I love you. And I'll see y'all in another video.